So another question, does architect has to be political savvy, or you just he doesn't have to be political savvy? This is the best design solution and tell management and developers to implement it. Asan.
Yeah.
So Ram, you want to go first?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I said, right? You become an architect, you realize that you have to go through this. Till you become an architect, right? Life is all, hey, you're great, you code, you develop it, you solve the problem, you go home, so no. But once you become an architect, right, these are things that you need to learn as a quality. You need to have the negotiation skills. You need to give something. You need to get something. You need to understand the situation the company is in, the situation where the project is done. Need to understand the stakeholders. So a lot of influences are there that you get biased to, where you will lose yourself. There were times where I felt like, what, I'm not sure why am I doing this. Probably should I change my job or should I go for another consulting role, because this completely turns me out. I mean, changes me out, right? So you feel that you have that kind of a feeling, but over a period of years, right? I learned that you need to actually learn to be adjusting, because there is no one architecture that fits every solution, right? You have implemented something successfully in one place may not be the right solution for another place. So you have to learn to negotiate, you have to learn to adjust. All those things comes in, where you actually sometimes you feel that initially, hey, there is a bureaucracy going on, like how do I now overcome this? That's a challenge that everybody goes through.
Asan.
Yeah, I would uh, agree wholeheartedly. Is that, you have to be flexible. It's like, when you come up with a solution and strategy, and as you, bounce ideas with not just your peers, but when you talk to the business and the leadership team, then you realize new stuff. So it's things that you may not have thought about. You may not have, taken into account, because it's a loop back, feedback process when you go through that. That's why, we shouldn't spend like weeks and weeks trying to come up with hey, this is my ideal solution, right? So we should have to learn to kind of time box things so that we can say, hey, you know what? I'm going to come up with this and get into a feedback mode to see, and get that loop going, and, trying to continuously evolve your thought process, evolve your architecture and strategy as you go along. So yes, I can't go into any presentation and say, hey, this is it, No,
I
that
know.
doesn't happen.